Hi there. Thanks for coming. I wanted to talk about how to distinguish between the self and the body. And I'm going to tell you the story of King Janaka to illustrate the point for who this video is intended. Spiritual self-realization is not for the ordinary spiritual seeker. The spiritual person is characterized, this particular spiritual person who's near the end of his search, is characterized by his dispassion towards sense pleasures. For this type of person, it feels like it's deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra said. They feel that they are repeating themselves in their life, and they don't know why particularly even. And that's because the past karma, where you go after something, you desire it, and you get it, and then you lose it. Eventually, when this happens enough times, then your desire for something has a thought that comes after, oh, I want that. Oh, but what happens when I get it? And so then their desire to want the thing becomes lessened because of that. That's how you can tell that you advanced some in the past. Like, for instance, the Buddha, when he was growing up, he had 4 experiences that informed him. One was he saw a person that was in pain, a person that was unhappy, a person that was sick, and a person that was dead. All of those had made an impression upon him. Why? Because of his past lives. Now, when you get further along, you come to understand that these are all just an illusion. Even the thought that, yeah, I've had these before. So there's a buildup of information that informs this life. And King Janaka was such a person. He was king when one day he overheard some sages singing, and they were talking about how wonderful it was to be in the state of unconsciousness and self-conscious, and that how ecstatic that is. This brought to him this feeling of the past life. And he said, why should I be doing this repetitive, even though he was king and had everything he could want? Why should I be involved in this activity? I can be like those guys. Go off and just be meditating and having that peace. So, but then he thought, but even then, my mind will not be completely at ease. So this is again an information from a past life. And finally, he had an insight just from this experience. So this is a moment of epiphany. And he said, because everything is consciousness, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing, whether I'm sitting or meditating or up and doing. as long as I have the awareness that everything is made of consciousness, or everything is a manifestation of God. From that moment, he did everything with an attitude of being disinterested in the results, because all that mattered was the moment, the now, the present, the future, the past. All were collapsed into this one moment. And that's when the state of samadhi becomes continuous. So people that are struggling and feeling that they want to, and we're about to have a large, painful period just before us, it's best to be prepared. So this is the story of Janaka, and how all of a sudden he had a lightning realization. This is something that's open to everybody. You could be going along and the next moment having that realization. And to say that you're ready for that brings it closer to you. Be conscious every moment. Thank you.